Hello, folks. It's Uncle Game Boy back at it again, doing the king of the internet shit like only I can do. But today we're doing something a little different because we're gonna be talking about an internet mystery. Ooh, spooky, spooky. So what's on the menu today? Well, we are talking about a thing I saw on YouTube and stuff about some Reddit mystery where there's this fabric stuff that has all these celebrities on it. You might have heard about this thing, and everyone's trying to figure out who this one mystery celebrity is on this fabric pattern. And because all the other people have been identified, it's like the guy from Lost and the other guy from Lost, and Jessica Alba, I think, and people, like kind of in the early 2000s era celebrity and whatnot. But this one lady, they just cannot figure out who it is, and everyone's got a bee in their bonnet trying to say, who is this lady? Is it Brad Pitt? Is it Evangeline Lilly? Is it so on and whatnot? And I'm just putting my 2 cents in here as a real layman. I'm not doing a lot of investigating. I'm not blaming it on Jorge or Scare Theater or Nexpo. I love those guys and they do great work, and I'm not doing that. But it's just, I've looked into a lot of internet mysteries in my time on this terrible planet, and I've really gotten into them for a minute. For a while, I was really fooled by a lot of this shit, like This Man and Meat Sleep, like that stuff. I was like, oh my god, is this like an actual murder? Is this guy like some sort of interdimensional traveler? But then when you look into this stuff for even 10 minutes, generally it's very hard to find any clear sources on this stuff. It's like, an image that doesn't seem to have the supposed original source of it available, or this article doesn't actually exist. And at the end of the day, the center of this maze is just often one guy making it up on Reddit, and there's nothing else to it. And the reason I'm making this fucking thing is because I think that might be what's going on here. Now, the reason I think that is because there's a couple of things that I might be wrong about, but I just want to point out here. Supposedly there's a fabric that came out in 2008 or something like that. And there's a couple of websites where they said it was sold, and there's supposedly a couple of different image sources of it, but as far as I can tell, it's the original poster's image of it. There's one other image of it that are on these weird, not even .com websites. They don't seem like real fucking websites or whatever. I don't know what the deal is with that, but as far as I can tell, it doesn't seem like anybody else has ever purchased this fabric, has shown a picture of them holding up the fabric, or, seen it in a store or anything like that. I think I even heard about someone trying to go buy it and they couldn't find it or whatever. And I know it's supposed to be in 2008, but it's if this thing actually existed and it was in retail stores and stuff, don't you think anybody else would have it? Or there'd be any other, someone made a fucking dress out of it, or, someone else making something out of it or something? I just think that maybe the guy who originally posted this thing, maybe that's it. It's just he fucking either made the image or photoshopped some person in the image or something like that, or I don't know, or it's just strange to me. There doesn't seem to be any more sources about this, and it's odd to me that no one has suggested that maybe this whole thing is made up by one guy, basically every other internet mystery is. So that's it. That's my stupid 2 cents on it. If anyone can find any more information about it, that'd be interesting, but it doesn't seem to be. It's just this one guy talked about, there's photos of it. There's no other photos of any other people using the fabric or seeing it in any other setting or anything like that. And it's just, more often than not, when it seems like there's no other source of information for these things to corroborate their existence, then they don't actually exist. And I'm just putting that out there for everyone trying to figure out who this person is and trying to say, is it Brad Pitt? Is it Evangeline Lilly? Is it so on and so forth? It's maybe it's fucking nobody. And that's the truth. And, as far as I can tell, no one else has said that ever in the history of the history of this earth. So I'm saying it right now. This has been Uncle Game Boy reporting on an unsolved internet mystery. Ta-ta, and take care.